Today we are going to learn something about business environment. And when we talk about business environment, it is one of the important topic in class 12th business studies. So before proceeding to the further details about business environment, firstly we should know what is the meaning of the business environment. So business environment is actually the sum total of all the factors, whether it is internal as well as the external factors over which the business has no control, it is known as business environment. And business environment it includes both the threats and opportunities for the business. So firstly we should know what is the meaning of the threats and what is the meaning of the opportunities. So threats are actually all those negative changes that affect the business in any of the way, okay, which hindered or which bring obstacles for the performance of an organization are known as threats. Likewise, when we talk about opportunities are all those plus points or all those positive changes that occurred in the business and which help the business to move or to grow it further, or we can say to improve its performance further. So for the business environment, both threats and opportunities plays very significant role, and both are very important part in business environment. And often in board exams, it's asked what is the meaning of threats or opportunities. Now, the next topic, after understanding what is business environment, we move or we proceed to the features of business environment, which is very important. So first feature of business environment is totality of the external forces. External forces here means all those factors or all those forces that are beyond the control of the business and over which the business has no control. And in that there is a group of such forces, that's why we call it's totality of the forces. We are not talking here about the one forces, it is a group of forces which affect the business and over which the business has no control. That's why the name, or we can say it is a totality of external forces. Next is specific and general forces. Specific forces are those forces which affect the business specifically. Okay, for example, any forces or any kind of factor that only affect customers, suppliers, or competitive firms or investors are the specific forces which affect the business specifically. Next is the general forces that as a whole affect the business equally, like any changes in social changes taking place, political changes, economic changes, technical changes, legal changes, all these are the general forces which all together affect the business. So, the second feature of the business is specific and general forces. Third one is interrelatedness. Here, one factor is related with the other factors. That means both are correlated. For example, if we talk about interrelatedness, suppose for example if there is a change in the export and import of policy, okay, the government has with the coming of a new government. So in this case the coming of a new government to the power has changed an import and import policy. So coming of the new government into the power is an example of the political forces, and with the political changes there has been economic changes respectively, like the import and export policy got changes. So one factor is related to the other factor, that is showing the correlatedness, that it is interrelated. So this factor also affect the business. And the next one is dynamic nature. Dynamic means anything which change as per the changes taking place in the environment. Dynamic, often we use the word that this is very dynamic environment. Dynamic means it is not static, it is not rigid, it keeps on changing as per the changes taking place in the environment. So it is a blend of many factors, and changes in some or the other factors continue to occur. Now, the next is uncertainty. Like everything is uncertain, nothing can be said, it's certain. So, uncertainty in the business environment is very important. Like the professional people who determine the business strategy take into consideration the likely changes beforehand. For example, technical changes, they are very rapid. Nobody can anticipate that what technical changes are going to be there in the coming future. Anything can happen anytime. So uncertainty is says that nothing is certain. Technological changes, like, see, today I'll give you the example of coronavirus, COVID pandemic. Now, the COVID pandemic was uncertain. Nobody has anticipated that this virus is going to affect the business as well as everything in the world. So that was uncertain, and because of that, many changes has taken place in the business environment also. So business environment is uncertain. Complexity, it is very complex in nature because it comprises of many factors, and all the factors here are related to each other. So we can say that here it is complex in nature. It is not individually affecting the business, but it is a mixture of so many factors. So that's why it is complex in nature. And the last one is relativity. Business environment is different in different countries, even at different places. So it varies from person to person, from region to region, and even from place to place. So we can say that every business environment is related to even the local condition, and that's why it happens to be different at different places. Now, the next topic, which is a very important topic, that is the importance of business environment. Now, features may we talk about the characteristics of the environment, but here we are going to discuss what is the important role, or how does the business environment plays important role. First is the first mover advantage. What is the meaning of first mover advantage, or we can say early identification of opportunities? It means business environment says that we don't have to wait for others to come up and take the advantage of the business, but we should be the one who should be ready to know or to grasp the opportunity which is there. And if any changes is taking place in the business environment, we should be the first one to move and to take the advantage of that, whether it is in the case of supplying, demand, anything. We should be the one to make the best advantage, the possible advantage of the opportunities, and make it is to the greatest efficiency. So that is the first importance. For example, like, here is an example also given about the Maruti Udyog, who has become the leader in the small car market because it was the first to recognize the need of the small cars in India. So Maruti Udyog was not waiting for the other companies to come up and to take the advantage or to make the use of the opportunities, but Maruti Udyog was the company who has understood the demand, or who has understood that in the coming future there is a need of the small cars in India, and was the first leader to manufacture it. So we should be the first one to grasp the opportunity and make the use of that. Secondly, is about the warning signal. Like opportunity, we should also be aware about the various kind of warning signals or various kind of threats in the business environment, and we should be ready, and that how we have to tackle it, or what efforts we have to make to control it, or regularly, or we should study regularly what changes are taking place in the business environment, and likewise we should plan our business strategy. So, warning signal is about the knowledge of the threats which are available in the business, and we should make the efforts likewise to overcome those threats. Next is tapping useful resources. There, and in an organization, there is a need of number of resources in business, like material, men, machine, money, etc. And all these resources plays very important role. So, as a business should get these resources from the environment, and business should provide goods and services to the same environment. So a business environment tell us that what are the requirements of the business, and how those resources can be made available, and how those needs can be fulfilled. Therefore, it is possible for us to get the useful resources from the business environment. So a business should be one who should make the best use of the resources available, and we should make the proper studies and the policies according to convert these resources into the good output and what the business or the environment desires. Next is coping up with rapid changes. See, there are so many changes taking place in the business environment, and these changes which are taking place in the environment, so, as a business environment, we should cope up, we should overcome these resources with the rapid changes, and a manager must understand that what all things he should examine to develop the suitable course of action. Okay. Next is assisting in planning and policy formulation. When we talk about the knowledge of the business environment, generally the knowledge of the business environment is present on the basis of policy and planning. For example, ITC Hotel decided to establish many new hotel abroad and in India only after a careful study of the business environment, that what kind of planning they have to make, what policy formulation they have to require, whether it will be profitable for the near future, or there are any other competitors who can defeat them. Keeping all these things in mind, they have formulated the policy and procedures for the business environment. Then the next is improvement in performance. In every organization, the improvement plays a very important role, because you have to keep improving yourself, your performance, and the organization which keeps a constant eye on it and analyze it correctively is the one who remains alive in a business for a longer period of time. So improvement in performance and keeping eye of an performance, and then judging your performance plays very important role to be there in business for a longer period of time. So that was the six very essential importance of the business environment. Thank you so much. Keep watching, like, share, and subscribe my channel.